Match of the week in the All-Flag State Premier League saw bottom of the table Sorrento travel to Hyundai Stadium to take on mid-table Mandurah City. Sorrento created the first real opening. Banks' throw-in went to Jack Doyle, who was a little too casual and coughed up possession to Seb Bell. But he stole the ball back from his telegraph pass and then tried his luck from a very acute angle, but never really troubled the keeper. Banks was at the heart of the next attack, receiving his throw-in back from Todd Harmwell. He crossed first time. Jason Mirko's flick was goal-bound before Fitianir Janis palmed the ball away and Mandurah cleared. Mandurah should have opened the scoring. Andy Brown was allowed time to look up and cross to the back post where Jake Loretto's downward header set up Matthew Stairs, who should have scored, Aspden saving with his knee. A break down the right soon after by Bell again presented Loretto with a chance as he received the ball at the edge of the penalty area, but his shot lacked power and Aspden saved easily. 1 minute into the second half, Sean Timmins on for Jack Doyle cut inside Robbie Ham. His cross was missed by Harmwell and rolled past the despairing dive of the keeper and into the back of the net. 1-0 to Sorrento. Timmins cuts infield and looks to play in Todd Harmwell. Fitting near Giannis is flat-footed as both defender and attacker miss the ball and could do nothing as the ball rolls into the back of the net. A slice of luck for Sorrento. It could have been 2-0 soon after. Aspden's free kick was flicked on into the path of David Foster by Harmwell, but he dragged his shot wide. Just after the hour mark, a speculative ball forward by Stairs was returned with interest by Aspden. The Mandurah keeper came to the edge of his box, but Straker hooked the ball away from Foster, who was first to the loose ball and showed great awareness to find Harmwell, who avoided Straker's lunge before coolly rolling the ball into the unguarded net. 2-0 to Sorrento and another defensive error costly to Mandurah. Great awareness by Foster to pick out Harmwell, who pulls the ball away from the lunge of Straker, steadies himself and calmly rolls the ball into the empty net. A very cool finish to give Sorrento a 2-goal cushion. Sorrento won the ball in midfield soon after, and Timmins cut a swathe up the middle of the park before feeding Foster, who clipped his shot over the advancing keeper and was unlucky to see it rebound off the crossbar and Mandurah eventually clear the loose ball. Mandurah attacks were few and far between, yet when a clearance up the park was flicked on by Insuraldi, Brown found himself one-on-one with Aspden, but the Sorrento keeper saved with his legs. In the 90th minute, with Sorrento unable to clear the ball, Mandurah scored a consolation goal. Straker's aborted overhead attempt saw the ball fall to Andy Brown at the edge of the box, and he showed great technique to lash the ball past the outstretched palm of Aspden. Straker does well to pull out of the overhead kick. The ball falls to captain Andy Brown, who strikes it perfectly on the volley, and the ball cannons into Aspden's bottom left-hand corner. A wonderful strike from the Mandurah skipper. In time added on, a Mandurah corner gave them the chance to steal an equaliser. But as Aspden punched, the final whistle sounded, and the Sorrento win lifted them off the bottom of the table.
Well, Paul, first win of the season? Must be happy tonight.
Yeah, I thought we played well. We've been a bit habit of accepting too much pressure in the last 10 or 15 minutes, but a little bit because we've had a lot of lads coming back from long-term layoffs, and of course it is going to affect your fitness levels a little bit, and that's the problem. We've had a lot of players miss pre-season or get injured after they've done pre-season. We've got about 4 players that have been out for 6 weeks and coming back in. Caney broke his eye socket, and Merckx has obviously come back after 12 weeks after dengue fever, and there's a few others in there that have come back as well. So yeah, look, it's great to get the first win on the board, and so I'm delighted really. But as I said, there were some reasons why we haven't been doing so well, I think.
Dominated early, and obviously you got that early goal in the second half, which was excellent.
Yeah, but Jack came in and we thought he was okay, and decided that, well, he's in a bad way. He's really, so it's I'm not sure what it is, but it looks quite bad. And then we had to bring Sean Timmins on, and his first touch, he's come back on his onto his right foot, which is his swinger, because he's left-footed, and he's whipped in across, and I think everybody's missing it. I think it went in. So yeah, I think it's credited to him. So yeah, had an instant impact. So that was good.
Nice to have a bit of, you've had no luck this season, I think, and it's nice to have a bit of luck.
Well, you said, yeah, it is. You can't keep blaming luck, but sometimes you do need a little bit. And of course, that was fortunate, but and that sort of settled the team down. And but as I said, we conceded right near the end. It would have been nice to have kept a clean sheet, but we didn't. But we're delighted with 3 points, and we just need to get. We only had 2 people on the bench today. We're sort of, the kit man was nearly on the bench as well for us. So we've just got to get a few back.
Midfield tonight, David Price and Brodie Martin, I thought it was excellent tonight.
Yeah, they both work very well. They both, more defensive midfielders than attacking, but they try and get forward. But you need those sort of players, that are going to compete with other, because they've got Andy Brown drops in there, and you've got to compete with Andy because he's a very strong player. I think he scored right at the end, and we knew that him and Townsend, particularly from dead balls, are very dangerous. So I thought we competed well, considering we didn't have much height tonight because of some of the players were out. Jamie Harnwell was not available, and obviously a centre half got sent off last week, so he wasn't available either. So I thought we competed well with them.
Well, congratulations, mate.
Thanks very much. Yeah.